This is day 119 of trying to get to 2000 ELO on chess.com. Currently I'm rated 1857 and I'm versing someone rated 1870, and I need to just blitz out every single opening move. Push e2, develop my bishop, castle kingside, take this pawn. If his knight takes, I'll take with my bishop. If he doesn't take, then I might take his knight. I could also just try pushing e3. It depends on what he plays. If he were to move his bishop here, then taking might not really be that good for me because it kind of just activates his light squared bishop. Okay, he decides to push this pawn, so it looks like he's trying to go here. So I'm gonna take his knight, and then I'm going to push e3, and he'll probably try and take as much space in the center. I'll just develop my light squared bishop, develop my knight, and I'll probably try and push c4. But first I'll probably just castle kingside because I don't want to push. He takes, I take, and then he has this check. Yeah, so I'm going to quickly. I'll just quickly. Actually, I could give him this check, but he could probably. That probably doesn't really do anything. So I'm just gonna castle. Just castle kingside and push c4. I don't anticipate him taking now. He'll probably just develop his bishop somewhere, or yeah, probably just developing his bishop would be a good move. That's what he plays. I could go here, but then he could probably just push the pawn. But I'm still going to go here because it kind of just blocks his light squared bishop. It does open up his dark squared bishop, but maybe on my next move I could push g3 and try and slide this bishop back if he doesn't attack my, if he doesn't push. He decides to push, I'll have to just move back now. Maybe I can push f3, trying to open up the rook, and then this is the very obvious, this is like the most common, this is the most common series of moves in chess. Whenever they move their bishop back, they're trying to go here. So I'll move my rook to make room for my knight to defend the h2 square. Or he probably saw that, so he just decides to move his queen. I think I'll push this pawn. I'll push this pawn. Maybe in the future there'll be this bishop move. Obviously putting pressure on his rooks. If I were to play this move now, he can just block with his bishop or push the pawn. I'm going to take this though. He can't take with the rook because then I can just go here. So he has to take with the pawn, and then maybe I'll just move my queen into better positioning. Okay, he decides to move his rook. He's threatening this check with his bishop. So I have to move my queen. Okay, he's pushing this pawn, so he's probably trying to push f4. I could still attack his queen, but he can just block with his bishop, and it doesn't really help me. I don't think it really helps me at all. So I'm going to move this knight because it opens up my queen's. It opens up more squares for my queen, and it also puts my knight, I think, into better positioning. If he were to push this pawn, I have to take, and it looks like he's gonna take with the bishop, and then maybe now would be a good time to move my bishop here. His bishop goes back. Okay, he decides to take with the rook. I'm gonna move my knight. It looks like he's going to maybe move his queen, threatening to take this pawn. If he were to play that, then I think I have to move my rook, defending the pawn. And I'm just going to see if I can add more pressure onto his d5 pawn. So now this is obviously hanging. So I'm going to slide my rook over. Okay, so he is threatening to take this pawn. Okay, so that's what I'm going to play. Moving my bishop, it's putting pressure on his rook. He can't take this because then I would just take, and then I'd just be up. So he has to move his rook, I think. And then I'm kind of thinking of moving this rook to c1, putting more pressure on his bishop, and then maybe moving my light squared bishop into a better position. If he moves his rook here, then I might be able to go here. Yeah. Okay, instead he defends this pawn. I'm going to, I guess that doesn't really work. Actually, wait a minute, this does work. I'm just going to move my rook. He can't push this because I should be able to go here. He might be able to block with his bishop though. Actually, no, he shouldn't. He shouldn't be able to. So pushing this pawn doesn't work because his queen is weak, I think. He decides to move his king, obviously trying to make this pawn push work. I'm not sure what I should play now. Maybe moving my queen, threatening to take this piece. Yeah, I'm going to move my queen. threatening to take his bishop. He'll probably just move his bishop. I guess he is threatening to take my knight, so I can't really move my knight though. I will just I'll move my bishop. Obviously, he can move his rook, but then I was planning on just pushing the pawn, and I just don't like how his bishop's putting pressure here. I don't really want him to take, and then so I much rather just have this bishop here, and if he were to move his rook, then I'll defend my bishop, and then it looks like I'll have to probably move my queen out of the way. He decides to push this pawn anyways. That looks like it actually works. I'm gonna go here, moving my bishop, attacking his queen, because if I were to move my knight, then it's a fork. So I just have to go here. If he were to counterattack, I should just be able to take that, I think. And then if he were to take, it gets kind of confusing. Okay, he moves his queen. Not sure what I want to play. I'm gonna move my knight, threatening to take his rook. If he takes with his bishop, looks like I'll just have to take back. I'm also kind of threatening this fork here. If he were to move his rook somewhere, I have to be extremely careful. These pawns are a huge threat, and these bishops over here are a huge threat. He decides to take. I'll just take back, and he can't really push yet because I can take his queen. But my position is kind of questionable. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like I'm better at all because he just has a lot of pieces near my king. He's now attacking my queen. So I probably have to maybe move my queen in front of the pawn would be the best move. Yeah, I will. I'll move my queen in front of the pawn. I'm putting pressure on his rook. He could move his rook, threatening this check. Maybe taking this bishop in the future would be a good move. If he were to go here, then I probably have to push the pawn. I could also push this pawn, but then that just gives him another pass pawn, and it looks kind of weird because his bishop's on this diagonal. But maybe pushing f4 would be the best move here. Yeah, this move looks really ugly, but I'm just gonna push g3. I'm kind of worried about him giving up a pawn, and then maybe in the future there's some type of sacrifice. For now, he decides just to take. I wouldn't really want to take with the rook. If I were to take with the rook, that just doesn't look. Maybe it's the best move. I'm not really sure. I'll just take with the pawn though. Let's take with the pawn and then push this pawn down the board here. Yeah, it's still, my position's still kind of difficult to play. It looks like he's attacking my bishop. If I were to move it though, then he would win this pawn. So I have to be extremely careful. Maybe moving my queen, defending the bishop. Wait a minute. If I were to sacrifice my bishop and his queen takes, then I could go here. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna play. So obviously, if the queen takes, I take his rook. Okay, he decides to move his queen. So probably just if I take this though and he takes, I take, he takes check, he can block with his knight. But I'm getting lower on time, so I need to play faster. So I'm going to take this pawn. It looks like his rook. Oh, I'm disconnected from the game. Okay, I'm back. It looks like if his rook takes, I have to take. And if his other rook takes check, blocks with his knight, and then bishop attacking knight. Or he could play it completely differently and threaten mate. That also looks like a strong move. Yeah, I'm gonna push h4. I have to be careful because his pieces are just so close to my king. I'm attacking his rook. I can't take his rook because that would be mate. So I know that I can't take his rook, but I just wanted to stop. I wanted to stop mate. I'm not sure. Like maybe creating a lift for his king. If he doesn't want to take this pawn, then maybe creating a lift. I'm definitely winning, but it's still. I still have to be careful. I'm thinking of moving this rook to the open file, and maybe there's some type of queen sacrifice. He decides to take the pawn now, so I'm just going to take, and I'm kind of anticipating that his rook would take, or sorry, his queen taking. That looks like a much stronger move. I don't know why I missed that. I could take this now. I don't have much time, or I could maybe go here, attacking his rook, attacking his knight. Maybe this is actually. Maybe this is better, so that's what I'm going to play. I should be fine, but I only have 1:39. He has 2 minutes and 19 seconds. That looks like a strong move. Knight's attacking my queen. I'll go here. He does have this check. Ooh. Check. Move my king. I could go back. Okay, he doesn't give me the check. I could take this pawn, but I just don't like... I do not like how he has this check. I don't like it. So I'm just gonna just defend against this. Maybe bring the bishop back. Maybe attack his queen. Okay. Oh, that's a fork. Oh, he has check there. Oh my god. Okay, I'll go here. Defending against this more. Oh, that's still... No, I can go here. I keep disconnecting from the game. So knight here, here, and then if you were to take my bishop, now I go here. Okay, plays it differently. I'll bring the bishop back. Bring the bishop back. A minute versus a minute and 44. I'll go here. Do I need to take his rook? Yeah, if he goes here, then I could maybe go here, pushes the pawn. I have opportunities. I'm still up a pawn, but my position's very questionable. So I'm gonna go here, threatening mate. He can't push the pawn. Actually, maybe he can. Maybe he can. I'm gonna start playing moves that suck because I can't. The position's getting confusing. Yeah, I'm not even sure because his knight defends this. I'll just go here. No, that's no good. That's no good. That's no good. I'm down 2 points of material. 35 seconds versus 44 seconds. Let's see if I can, I'll just continue playing. There's not really... Oh, he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. Oh my god. Just gave up my bishop for no reason. Oh my gosh. That was bad. That was really bad. Sacrificing doesn't work yet. Check. Just move my king. He's slow. He's slow. If I give him some checks, like if his king goes here, give him this check. This check. He's very slow. 12 seconds. Maybe there's a... Yeah, he's slow. Oh, the check doesn't work now. Give him the check. Oh my gosh. I'll just run with my king now and see, attack his rook and then just run with my king. Run with the king, go over here, go over here. Okay, I won. I played with the 73% accuracy. My opponent played with the 77.6% accuracy. My rating is now 1865, percent down 99.3%, and a high of 1964. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.